Foodies rejoice. Food and Wine magazine just announced their list of the best up-and-coming chefs in America. With that list is the editor-in-chief of Food and Wine magazine, Dana Cowin, and with her, one of Food and Wine's 2015 best chefs, Bryce Shuman, executive chef of the Michelin-starred, and he's young, eatery, Bethany. Great to have both of you here. Dana, I'm going to start with you. How do you judge these chefs? Isn't it like eating? Isn't it like a personal thing, what you like?
The thing is, there are so many amazing chefs in America today, we have to have some rules. So to be a best new chef, you have to have run your kitchen for 5 years or fewer. And you need to be doing something that we think is going to change the world of food forever. That's a big thing. And there aren't that many people who do that.
Huh. Now, you have had some big winners in the past. Tell us.
We have Danielle Boulud, Dave Chang from Momofuku Noodle Bar, Tom Colicchio, Nobu Masahisa.
Famous people.
Well, you know, Dave Chang, when we got him, he only was doing noodles. Or Roy Choi, who is the West Coast, he had a food truck. So we're very open-minded. This year we have a best new chef who only serves breakfast and lunch, because breakfast is huge right now.
Breakfast.
And he's in Indianapolis.
I would eat breakfast all 3 meals of the day, but you really can't have pancakes all the time. You know what I mean? All right, Chef, I'm going to come to you next. Now, you are from the great state of North Carolina, which I am happy to mention. Tell me, you know, how you think about food and what your theory is and what you're trying to do with your restaurant.
So, I mean, at Bethany, I'm just trying to create something that's wholly delicious, fun, exciting, something that maybe people don't see every day, but at the same time can be totally familiar when you eat it. You know, so I think, you know, inspiration at the restaurant really comes from the ingredients. I try to be inspired by...
What do you like to cook with?
Oh, cook with pots and pans of fire, and I mean ingredients. I'm really into actually one ingredient. I got a couple hot dogs here, by the way.
You brought me hot dogs.
I brought some hot dogs. So and actually one of the ingredients on the hot dog is an Indian lime pickle.
Cool. So hot right now. He's got like in this hot dog is so many trends in America today, and they were representing his restaurant. Middle Eastern. He's got a za'atar.
Oh, I know that.
There's like a za'atar. There's like a za'atar lightning bolt on. Okay, so I'm like collaborating with a DJ friend of mine on this, and so it's essentially
just how cool New York chefs are. They collaborate with DJs.
Well, and I actually used to go see him when I lived in North Carolina, and this though is it's called the Demi Dog, and so it's got like a lightning bolt of za'atar on the side of it. And
listen. Tell me about your tattoo.
Oh, my tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on the arm here,
yes,
it's a Food and Wine Best New Chefs.
That's see that there? There's a picture right there. What do you have in store for him? What's going to happen to him because he's so famous now?
His whole life is going to change. His wife is going to say, I used to see, you know, so little of you, and now I see less because no one will be able to get a reservation. People are going to chase him with money, offer him additional restaurants. He's going to...
I think you need a TV show.
That's next.
So tell me, your next steps. You know, Bethany, are there going to be other restaurants as well?
I mean, right... I will never say no to anything that's awesome, but right now I got my hands full with Bethany. Like, it's such like it's a beast. We've got, I mean, we're the best we've ever been, truly, but we're like so far from where I want it to be, and
You're a perfectionist, my friend. I hear it in your voice.
I've got my hands
full,
I see it in the way you
talk. It's fascinating.
He's got a handful of hot dogs.
And he brings me a hot dog. Okay, all right. Okay, I asked next steps. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, 33, that's old. So how many, is he the top of the cream of the crop, or do you have other chefs as well that you're picking out of the fray?
There are 11 chefs this year, and there are 10 restaurants represented. So every year we look for 10 restaurants. Sometimes people collaborate. And what is fantastic is to see the range. There's somebody from Costa Mesa, California, who has a place called Taco Maria. During the day, it's a taco place. At night, it's fine dining, and it's Mexican to the nth power. Yum. So, you know, that's one version. What they do at Bethany is comfort food to a higher power, something you and I could never have imagined, the transformation of a chicken. And then...
What about Asheville? You've got an Asheville.
We have a great chef in Asheville, Katie Button, who's at Karate. Yes, and she does brilliant tapas. You have to go.
Oh, absolutely. I will. I'm making my list right now.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for coming on the show. I want to see the dog. You got to hand me the dog. All right. All right, I'm going to try this as we go to break.